Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Let him turn it in your favor.
Good evening. Come on in the room. Let me know you're there.
Watch
Good
him
evening,
work
Pastor
it
Bettina.
for your good. He's not
Good evening,
done
Pastor
with what
Bettina.
he started.
Go ahead, jump in. Let me know that you're watching.
He's not done until it's good. Oh, let him work
Let me
it
know that you are
for your
watching on this
favor.
morning.
Who am I talking to tonight? Watch him turn it for your good.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
He's not done
Good
with
evening,
what
Miss
he
Daisy. Good
started.
evening, Monique.
Cause he's not done until it's good. So hello.
Let me know if you guys can hear me well.
Hello, street. Hello, it's a new horizon. Hello.
Good evening. Let me know if you can hear me well. If I'm coming in clear. I know last time I was on here, I was very choppy and my volume was kind of low. So go ahead and let me know if we can hear you, can hear me. Thank you, Pastor Bettina. Thank you, Pastor Monique. I'll get started here in a moment. Give it a few more moments, just to let a few more people join in. Good evening, Grandma Shara. How you doing today? I don't think I saw you Sunday. I missed my hug. Thank you, Miss Daisy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. 5:02. Let's give it a few more moments. A few more moments here. A few more moments. All right. Okay. Make sure. All right. All right. So let's just go ahead and jump right in this thing. First and foremost, I would like to thank my uh, Heavenly Father, who continuously gives me life, breath, and good health. I do appreciate everything that He does for me, and we all just have to be so grateful daily to Him. Most importantly, first and foremost. So I'm glad He woke me up this morning and gave me enough energy and or whatever to get my day started or what have you. So I do want to give God the highest praise and thanks for that. I also want to thank Apostle Perry L. Ford, Bishop Perry L. Ford, Dr. Perry Ford, uh, my spiritual father, for allowing me the opportunity to speak to you guys on tonight, to give you guys a manifest word on this evening. I also want to give a shout out and a thank you for a great word to my brother, Pastor Jerron, on last week, um, talking about freedom. So it was a very good word. I really enjoyed it. So pats on the back to him. All right. So for the last two times that I did Manifest Monday, we kind of talked about from moving from desperation to destiny. Good evening, Danielle. Moving from desperation to destiny. I did part one, part two, and then Pastor Jerron came and gave a message. So you're free now. Now what? Now what? And so on tonight, I want to simply talk to you from the thought very simple, simply the best. And if you watched the BET Awards last night, you probably know where I'm going. But I want to tag tonight's or to this evening's or tonight for some of you guys is Manifest Monday with this thought very simply the best. Simply the best. During the 2023 BET Awards and at an event celebrated the remarkable and talented talents of the African American artists in the entertainment industry. A touching tribute was planned to honor the legendary Tina Turner. a woman whose voice and stage presence has captivated audiences for decades. The iconic Patti LaBelle was chosen to perform one of Tina's most beloved songs titled simply the best. And unfortunately, while attempting to perform and give this tribute, the iconic singer Patti LaBelle was unable to read the teleprompter that contained the words to the song. She fumbled her way through trying to think and sing the words, and eventually, her infinite wisdom says to the attentive audience, "Whatever, I can't see the words. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying." And so later, a BET spokesperson stated that because of the crowd's enthusiasm, the teleprompter was blocked due to their standing, which caused Miss LaBelle to not be able to see the lyrics. Many are in an uproar with Miss Patti, or this legendary singer, as they found her minor mishap disrespectful and lack of true honor to Tina Turner. The 79-year-old iconic singer stood firm and delivered the rest of her set simply the best she could, and because of that, she received a standing ovation. That's the message tonight. I really want to give you. The message I want to give to you today is, no matter what you encounter, no matter what is thrown your way, you must give and do simply the best you can. Mark chapter 12, verse number 41 through 44, we find Jesus teaching in the temple. This passage takes place during the last week of Jesus' earthly ministry, specifically in the city of Jerusalem. And Jesus has been engaged in debates with religious leaders and teaching the people in the temples of temple courts. In Mark chapter 12, verse number 44, Jesus observes people putting their offering into the temple treasury. Many wealthy individuals make significant contributions, attracting attention with their large sums of money. Meanwhile, a poor widow comes forward and contributes two small copper coins, which hold very little value. Jesus used this observation as an opportunity to teach his disciples and the crowd about the true nature of giving. He highlights the contrast between the wealthy donors who gives out of their abundance and the widow who gives out of her poverty. Jesus emphasizes that the widow's offering, though seemingly small, carries great significance because it represents her wholehearted devotion and complete trust in God's provision. Now, the passage serves as a lesson in sacrificial giving and challenges the prevailing mindset that measures giving solely by the amount contributed. Excuse me. Jesus affirmed the widow's act of giving everything she had and contrasted with giving the wealthy, highlighting the importance of sincerity and selflessness in our offering. It shows as a reminder that God's perspective differs from the human's measurements. He sees beyond the surface and values the heart and the motives behind our action. The story of the widow's offering vividly illustrates the truth, showing us that sacrificial giving speaks louder than giving. Showing us that sacrificial giving speaks louder than mere quantity. It's not about the size of our contribution, but the sincerity and the selflessness behind it. Just as the widow gave her all, trusting in God's provisions, we are called to reflect on our own approach to giving. Let's break Let's break free from societal expectation and offer our best to God, knowing that He sees and honors the sacrifices we make regardless of our material circumstances. Remember, when it comes to giving, sacrifice speaks louder than numbers on a balance sheet. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing here set up right. So when we read this scripture, when we look at this, most pastors, most people unpack this from the lesson that Jesus taught those around him in this particular pericope. However, I want to focus in on the example that the poor woman shows us all in the sacrifice of giving. So here is some key lessons learned from the poor woman. From the poor woman, you have to have unwavering courage. You have to have unwavering courage. The woman act of giving reflects unwavering courage despite her impoverished state. She boldly steps forward and offers her all. In embracing unwavering courage, we are called to step into our unique gifts and talents unashamed and unapologetically. Each of us possess a set of skills and abilities that are meant to be shared with the world. However, it's not uncommon to feel hesitant and ashamed to fully utilize these gifts, fearing judgment or criticism. But today, I want to encourage you to break free from those limitations. Embrace your talents with unwavering courage and confidence. Whether you have a gift of singing, writing, painting, leading, or any other form of creativity, know that your unique contribution is valuable and needed. Don't let fear hold you back from using your gifts. Embrace them fully, for they have the power to touch lives, inspire others, and make a meaningful difference in the world. Your talents are not meant to be hidden away, but to be shared boldly and unapologetically. Remember the woman in the scripture who, despite her meager offering, gave it all with her unwavering courage. She didn't hold back or let her circumstances define her. In the same way, let us rise above our insecurities and step into the fullness of our potential. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, and with a unique purpose and calling. Your talents are not by accident, but by design. So let go of the shame and doubt. Embrace your gifts and let them shine brightly. So today I want to encourage you to take a leap of faith and to use your gifts without hesitation or shame. Step onto the stage, share your voice, unleash your creativity, and make a difference in the lives of those around you. The world is waiting on you for your unique contributions, and with unwavering courage, you will see the incredible impact that you can make. And so go forth and unashamed and unapologetic and let your gift illuminate the world. You are simply the best when you embrace who you are and boldly use your talents for the greater good. Remember, the world needs your unique voice, and it's time to unleash it with unwavering courage. So with unwavering courage, go launch out today. Simply be the best that you can. Simply be the best that you can. Simply, if you can sing, simply try to be the best singer that you possibly can. No, I didn't say simply be better than anybody else. I said simply be the very best that you can. If you draw, if you do art, simply be the best that you can. If you are a creative writer or whatever, simply be the best that you can. All it takes is for you to put forth that effort. That's why I like to tag the word study to show thyself approved to much more than just preaching. I like to tag that or liken that thing with everything we do in life, because everything that you do in life is you should study to show yourself worthy, to study to show yourself as in the best way possible, in whatever it is. So simply the best. Encourage one another to embrace the courage to you want to encourage one another to embrace the courage in our lives, reminding us that we have the strength within us to overcome obstacles and to give our best, just as the woman faced with her circumstances with bravery. We can tap into our inner courage to pursue excellence and make a positive impact. And the second thing I want to tell you today is you have to have authenticity and sincerity. You have to have authenticity and sincerity. The first point was you have to have unwavering courage. But the second point tonight I want to give to you is you have to have authenticity and sincerity. Authenticity and sincerity. The woman's genuine offering teaches us the power of authenticity and sincerity. She gave from the depths of her heart, holding nothing back. Indeed, the woman's genuine offering teaches us the power of authenticity and sincerity. She didn't hold back or put on a facade. She gave from the depths of her heart, reflecting her unwavering commitment to God. Now, I just want to stop right there, and this ain't even in my notes. What are you holding back from God because you are afraid or you are ashamed of because of what somebody is going to say or what you may think? What are you holding back? If it is deeply from the depths of your heart and from the depths of your soul, and you have unwavering commitment to God, why are you holding it back? So I'm going to keep on. But in a world that often encourages us to conform or to present ourselves in a way that are not genuine, the story of this woman serves as a powerful reminder. It reminds us of the beauty and the strength found in embracing our true selves and approaching life with sincerity. Authenticity and sincerity are gifts we can offer to the world. When we let go of pretense and allow our true selves to shine, we create space for genuine connection and meaningful relationships. Our authenticity becomes an invitation for others to do the same, fostering a community built on trust, understanding, and love. And let us learn from the woman's example and choose to live authentically. Let us be unafraid to share our joy, our struggles, and our vulnerability. By doing so, we not only honor ourselves, but we also create an environment where others feel safe to be their authentic selves. And you wonder why people act fake around you. It's because you're probably not being authentic. Moreover, sincerity is a powerful quality that brings depth and impact to our actions. When we act sincerely without hidden agendas or ulterior motives, our intentions become clear and our impacts become genuine. People are drawn to our sincerity because it reflects a true and honest relationship. So, my dear friends, let us embrace authenticity and sincerity in all that we do. Let us be unapologetically ourselves, sharing our unique gifts and perspectives with the world. And let us approach every interaction and endeavor with a genuine heart, knowing that our sincerity will touch the lives and make a lasting impact. In a world that often values appearances over substance. Let me say that again. In a world that often values appearances over substance, let us stand by being true to ourselves and living sincerely. As you go forth from here, remember that the world needs the real you and the authentic and sincere you. Embrace your true self, offer your genuine gift, and watch your impact ripple far and wide. And may you find the courage to be authentic and the strength to live sincerely and the joy of knowing that you are making a difference by simply being yourself. You are unique. You're valuable. And your authenticity and sincerity have the power to change the world. Keep shining your light, for it is your genuine presence that inspire others to do the same. Hello, Miss Candy. In the same vein, simply the best inspires us to be true to ourselves and approach life with sincerity. By embracing our true selves and offering our genuine best, we can create a ripple effect of authenticity and inspire others to do the same. Trust to do the same. And so if we're being ourselves and we're walking in our true, authentic, godly selves, and we're bold in what we do, then what God will move easily. The second thing is we have to trust in divine. The third thing, we have to trust in divine provision. We have to trust in divine provision. We have to trust in divine provision. Let me calm down. I almost feel like I'm preaching. This is Manifest Monday. Trust in divine provision. The woman's acts of giving demonstrates her trust in divine provision. Despite her meager resources, she believed that God would take care of her needs. The woman's act of giving in the face of her meager resources demonstrates a profound trust in divine provision. Despite her circumstances, she believed with unwavering faith that God would take care of her needs. Trusting in divine provision is a powerful concept that extends beyond material possession. It speaks to our beliefs that God is our ultimate provider, that he knows our needs and will meet them according to his perfect plan. The story of the woman teaches us to place our trust in God's faithfulness, even when our resources seem limited, or when it's odd, or when the odds are stacked against us. In a world that often promotes self-reliance and the accoutrements or the accumulation of wealth, trusting in divine provision can feel counterintuitive. We may be tempted to rely solely on our own strengths and resources, thinking that they are sole determinants of our success. Let me back up. We may be tempted to rely solely on our own strengths and resources, thinking that they are the sole determinants of our success and well-being. However, the woman's examples challenges us to shift our perspective and recognize that true provision comes from God. When we place our trust in divine provision, we release the burden of worry and anxiety. We find peace in knowing that God is in control and that he will provide us for our needs. This trust enables us to approach life with confidence and hope, even in the face of challenges or uncertainties. Trusting in divine provision doesn't mean that we sit back passively and do nothing. Rather, it empowers us to take steps of faith and to be obedient to God's leading and to steward the resources we have been given wisely. It invites us to cultivate the mindsets of gratitude and contentment, recognizing that God's provision may not only align with worldly measures of abundance. So my friends, brothers and sisters, pastor, deacons, reverend, bishop, apostles, all of you guys. So I encourage you to trust in divine provision. Believe that God is faithful and that he will take care of you. Release the weight of worries and anxiety, knowing that you are in the hands of a loving and all-knowing creator. In times of scarcity, remember the woman's story and how her trust in divine provision led to a remarkable act of giving. It allowed her giving. It allowed her examples to inspire you, allow her example to inspire you to trust God with your own circumstances, no matter how challenging they may seem. Trust opens the doors for miracles to unfold, and for trust opens the door for miracles to unfold, for doors to open, and for the opportunities to arise. Let me say that again. Trust opens the doors for miracles to unfold, for doors to open, and for opportunities to arise. When we trust in divine provision, we align ourselves with God's plan and invite his blessings into our lives. May you find strength and peace in trusting in divine provision. May you experience the transformative power of relinquishing control and relying on God's faithfulness. Remember, you are not alone, and God is with you every step of the way. Trust in his provision and watch as he works wonders in your life. Simply the Best echoes this sentiment in this sentiment, encouraging us to trust in a higher power and have faith in everything. Having faith in everything will work out for the best. We surrender our worries and place our trust in God's provision. We can give our best without fear or hesitation, knowing that we are supported and guided. As I conclude tonight on this Simply the Best, our reflection on the remarkable story of the woman offers its connection to Tina Turner's empowering anthem, Simply the Best. Let us embrace the changing power of sacrificial giving, authenticity, sincerity, and trust in divine provision. Today, I urge you to take these lessons to heart and allow them to transform your life. Embrace the courage to give your best, not only in monetary offering, but in every aspect of your existence. Unleash your unique gifts and talents unashamed and unapologetically, for they have the potential to create extraordinary impacts. Let me say that one more time. Unleash your gifts and talents unashamed and unapologetically, for they have the potential to create extraordinary impacts. When you do what it is that you have to do, you're just creating space and you're creating places for people to be encouraged to do the same and to do what message or what business, what degree, what book that you should be writing or that you're holding in, what message, what testimony that you're holding, that you're honing in, that you're hoarding in, that somebody need to hear, that you need to release, because that very gift that you are holding on to may be the extraordinary impact that this world may need. So choose authenticity and sincerity as your guiding principle. Be true to yourselves and others, letting your genuine presence touch hearts and inspire those around you. Release the masks that hinder your authentic, I can't even say the word now, authentic expression, and allow your true self to shine brightly, for it is in authenticity that we find deep connection and true fulfillment. Above all, cultivate unwavering trust in divine provision. Have faith that God will take care of your needs, even when circumstances seem challenging or resources appears scarce. Trust that his plans for you are greater than anything you can imagine, and that he will guide you on a path of purpose and abundance. By embracing sacrificial giving and authenticity and sincerity, and trusting in divine provision, you open the door to a life of purpose, fulfillment, and impact. You become an instrument of transformation in your own life and in the life of those around you. Let me say that again. By embracing sacrificial giving, authenticity, sincerity, and trusting in divine provision, you open the door to a life of purpose, fulfillment, and impact. You become an instrument of transformation in your own life, in the life of the lives of those around you. Your action ripple outward, creating a positive wave of change in the world. So, my dear friends, go forth from here with hearts of filled with courage, with courage and authenticity and trust. Embrace the power within you to give your best, to live authentically, and to rely on the divine providence. Be embodied. Be the embodiment of Tina Turner's words, simply the best. As you navigate the journey of life, remember you are capable of extraordinary things. You have within you the power to make a difference and leave lasting impacts. Embrace the call to live a life that is sacrificial, authentic, and rooted in trust. In doing so, you will not only transform your own life. I keep repeating that. You will not only transform your own life, but you will also contribute to a better and more compassionate and a more loving world. If you want to change the world, start with you. Believe in yourself, for you are simply the best when you live according to the principles of sacrificial giving, authenticity, and sincerity and trust. May your life be a testimony to the transformative power of these virtues, and may you inspire others to do the same. May your journey be full with joy, purpose, and the realization of your potential. Embrace the changing powers within you. Go forth and to make a difference. You are capable, you are valuable, and you are simply the best. People of God, I am all out of time and I'm all out of message. I just want to encourage you today to simply be the very best that you can. Simply put your best foot forward in anything that you in anything, any and everything that you try to do or set out to do. Simply be the best. Don't worry about what they say. Don't worry about what the people that the naysayers. Start with you. Start by being your authentic self, your sincere self. Start by changing you first. And when you change you, listen to what the word said, is going to ripple out and is going to impact those around you. The woman in this story only had 2 bronze coins. Everybody had millions and billions and all of this money and all of this money putting on the table, and all she had was 2 coins, and she went boldly with her 2 coins and put them on the table. And I just want to have that kind of courage. I just want to have that kind of intrinsic motivation to, no matter what I have, I'm going to simply put it on the table just as boldly as those that may sing better than me, those that may play the piano better than me, those that may have more money than me, those that may drive better cars than me, those that may have better houses than me, those that may have more degrees than me. I'm going to take my little bachelor's, my little whatever I have, and I'm going to put it on the table boldly, because I'm simply giving God the very best that I have. And when I simply give him the best that I have, all he's going to do is multiply it. My brothers and sisters, that's all I have for you on today. I pray that this was a blessing word to you. As my Father would end, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Let's go to work and get it done. Be blessed.